Welcome, Screen Fiend fans. Let's talk about it because a lot of people are confused. So we need to get into it right away. A lot of people are, let's say, well, if you didn't like Halloween Kills, man, then you might as well. This might be your favorite Halloween movie of all time. So let me just say that now. Hmm. Well, you got to think about some things. Jamie Lee Curtis has openly said some things that they made her retract about the film. She thinks it's a very good film and she loves what they're doing. She's saying, "Oh my God, I just don't think the mass fans of Halloween will get it." That's the thing she doesn't think they're going to do. When you start talking in that tropes, and they made her walk that back early on, because this was before filming. They had the original script and they're reading it and they know how the movie's going to end. And they're like, I just don't think the fans are going to. I think they're going to go off because it's a complete 180 from Halloween Kills. A lot of people loved Halloween Kills. A lot of like filmmakers didn't who liked the original. This is different from the original, and they liked the first installment of when they brought Michael Myers back. Thought it was a fresh take, and it's a lot better than this version that we got now. So the tides have turned yet again, as they always do, and they don't turn for the better. They seem to turn for the worse every single time. Now, here's a scenario that many people didn't get before. Now, when you have certain figures that are like in a company or what they would say the studio head and all of these people that are in place. Okay, there we go. We got something to hold it steady. When you have all these figureheads that are making all these decisions, you're surrounded by people who don't normally care about what the general public thinks about things. Oh yeah, TB7 baby. Brady, we back. Uh the general consensus is that, and we can take it as far as we want to take it, but the general consensus of the public is this: Michael Myers is a slasher flick. And even though the original Halloween only was three bodies, it was the stalking that was the creepy part because he could kill you at any time he felt like it. But it was like he got off on the actual process of just creepy and bringing the fear element. It's like it, right? Pennywise, it's like to him, the fear is like salting the meat. The enjoyment of the kill is the actual thrill of the fear of the unexpected. He wants to catch them when they're most least unexpected. And it took from that and just made him a mindless killer who just walks around, slice as soon as he sees you, slicing you. It's like, that's not really what his theme was. The weird part and what worked for 4 and 5 was that he was still back in the creep mode. He was still creeping around. This is what made Michael Myers Michael Myers. And him and Jason had this thing together where they both was doing that. They just didn't creep. They wait to that moment that they're ready to do it and then take them. But the audience don't know that. But in these newer movies, it's like as soon as he sees you, he kills you. And it's like he's there, he kills you. He walk around, he just comes out, kill you, stab. They've lost the element of what Michael Myers is really about. Now, this was just a bloodbath. If you've seen this film, it's a bloodbath. Halloween Kills. Now, everyone believes, like I do, Halloween is about more than what they just shown you in Halloween Kills. It's a lot more. And in Halloween Ends, I think people are going to be pissed off because you've changed, because they've made a direction on what they think Michael Myers is. And now they want to try to reinvent current times as far as the pandemics of the mask. You have an opportunity to do something really good here. This is a lot of open ground. I like where they were going when Michael Myers went to live in a cave. They got him out of Haddonfield. But then you got to explain a lot of history in one movie. You've been leading up to something when Michael Myers is always in his sister's room. Now, if he's always in his sister's room and he always want to go home, why would he be in a cave? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's 4 years later. We're going to find out what happened, why all that happened, but they got a lot to explain here in this movie. As always, I've always reiterated this. We don't know more about Michael's history, his family, his cousins. Did he ever have cousins? He's the only living relative. What about his father? What did he do? What did the mother do? We saw them only one time is when they took the mask off of him and he was standing outside with a knife. That's it. So if this film incorporates the parents of Michael Myers and their back history and what was going on with them, actually, you could actually make a different type of video. Well, we'll find out how Michael got back in the house. He probably came in through the back door with all the police and everybody out there. The fact that she went up there and got herself taken out by Michael Myers, I didn't mind at all. I really didn't mind at all. I enjoyed every minute of it. I hated her character so much. I wanted Julie Green gone immediately. I wanted her gone in the first movie. Gotcha. I was like, oh, please get her out of here. Please, Mike, just get a knife to her. Please cut her off. Do something, Mike. We gotta get her. So that was the payoff. Was they knew how real Halloween's felt. She was annoying for a reason because you wanted to see her get it. And boy, and I love the unedited version just because he give it to her even longer. It was violent. I said, yeah, that's how I felt. I stood up and applauded. What I want them to do, and what I think they're going to do, is incorporate some things about the family. There's going to be some flashback scenes in this movie. This movie might piss off Halloween goers, but it might be a pleasant surprise for me. This might be one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. From the Epics. No, I'm not familiar with that. Now, what I'm going to show you is an actor named Michael. Okay? I'm going to show you an actor named Michael who's going to be in the film. You're going to see it firsthand right here. I don't disappoint. Sino just delivers. Seriously, we just deliver. Of course, they got a token black guy in the film. They're always going to have the token black guy in the film. But here's Michael. His name is actually Michael, people. That guy's name is actually Michael. What character you think he's going to play? I think he's going to play a young Michael Myers in the institution when they do a flashback scene. He looks stoic and he looks just like Michael Myers. He looked like the splitting image of what Michael Myers would be as a child. And I think we're going to see a lot of that and find out kind of what Michael's life was like and what he went through in the institution before he got out and did what he did the first time. So, that's your first look at young Michael Myers. All these network shows are playing the money game right now, where they're just buying programs and movies and buying works. And this new streaming method is the way people are doing it. Like even in the music industry, physical copies are limited now. It's all about digital, which is dangerous, but it's better for record companies because people don't know anything about it yet. They don't know enough to say this is what something should cost. This was something shouldn't cost. So it's easy to steal money. People don't know. You'll need a special forensic accountant. Like somebody tried to explain NFTs to me, and I'm like, I'm missing out on a lot of money, but hey, I can't just give people too much NFT advice because I don't really understand it like that. But there's people out here who are just like me, just saying they really don't understand it like that, and they're trying to give people advice based on what somebody else said. You screwing some people up. And he was like, dude, that ain't right. This dude video wrong. He's all, yeah, my bad, my bad. I'm like, Yeah, I can't come out and tell you to actually buy it. I'm just could suggest. I was like, now this guy named Rohan Smith, he's gonna be in the new Halloween movie as well. Halloween Kills. Gotta have a black guy in there. And I don't know his role, but I do know just from looking at him, he ain't gonna make it. Bruh, you ain't gonna make it, bro. You gonna be in some damn town you ain't supposed to be in. That no black man is supposed to be in no horror film. Hanging out with these white folks at a bonfire while they playing an acoustic guitar. And then here comes a slasher. And you gonna be saying to yourself, damn, I knew I shouldn't have been here. It's gonna be too damn late. Michael Myers gonna be tearing your ass up. Stay out of white folks' business. You like that damn doctor that was in the damn. Don't try to choke Michael Myers with a stethoscope. I was like, is he out of his damn mind? Any updates? I'm just saying, everything I gave you has been an update. The movie's completed. It's filmed already. It'll be out October 14th. No, nothing on Blade yet. But except for we knew that was Blade's voice, that, the Black Knight and the Celestial movie, which really wasn't a success for Marvel. It did a lot less than what they thought it was going to do. That's why you never heard nobody mention any numbers about the Celestials. Well, they could tie the Black Knight into Blade, where Blade and Morpheus ended up going back and forth with each other instead of Dracula. That should have been Morpheus. Morpheus is who they were leaning up to, but they just didn't have ownership of Morpheus at the time of the character. They couldn't pull that off. So Dracula took the place of Morpheus, the Daywalker, versus the living vampire. Well, Moon Knight is supposed to introduce a lot of different other characters that you might see in the movies. So we're gonna have a lot of surprise here. This Morpheus movie that you're gonna see is in the Venom timeline, the one that Tom Hardy's in. It's in that timeline. Peace and blessings to you, C Mac. Craven the Hunter needs to be a Black Panther villain. Craven the Hunter, you will see in a Black Panther movie. He might be in this one. Halloween is always going to make money because it comes out during Halloween. That's why they could make those movies forever. People said, who's my favorite, Jason or Michael Myers? I was more of a Jason fan because the Jason's movies were more consistent. Like they consistently came out back to back to back to back. I was already every year I had to look out for Jason. And it always freaked me out about the woods. Me, I never had to worry about Michael Myers. I'd be like, I ain't gonna be in no country Bucktown like no Hattonfield. And he seemed to be having a personal grudge against blind white folks in Haddonfield, mostly women. And if you get in his way, then he'll take you out. But he's letting people walk by him. Like he don't kill kids. He just let people walk by him. No problem. So I was like, well, he all right. Nothing wrong with Mike. The only thing I like about Mike can drive a car and whip that bitch. Mike. So I was more of a Jason guy because the woods scared the hell out of me. I don't want to be in the woods. I'm like, they don't even need to have Jason there. If they just mention the woods, I'm done. No, these doggone people they normally take out they demographic. It'd be the one brother that's trying to hang out with all these doggone crazy white folks doing stuff he ain't supposed to be doing. He out there at the bonfire singing with an acoustic guitar. Doo-doo, doo, doo, doo. I mean, where the hell they find this brother at? And he's, oh God, run, slash, slash, slash. I'll be like, yep. At this point, brother realized he effed up. That's what I'm saying. That's how racist people are, boy. Only white people see ghosts. So even the ghosts are racist. I'm not talking to them Negroes. Hey, did you hear that? I mean, I ain't hear a damn thing. Racist ghosts. Get out of here, darkies. White folks. Oh my God, did you hear that? The sink made a sound. I mean, yeah, pipes do that. Oh, something's brown's coming out the sink. It's called rust. We need to get somebody here to paranormally investigate this. Happy, you need to call the plumber. You need to call the plumber. Have him come out. He gonna do a lot more than these spiritual advisors dudes. Will I be watching Magic Johnson's show? No, it'll be some bullshit. The real show you getting is the Magic, the Winning Time. That's the real show. If you talking about the one he got coming up, no. The one that's Winning Time, yeah, watch that. That's the real. Now all these other shows they finna have come out from the Lakers, Jenny Bus thing on Showtime, and Magic got one coming out on like Netflix or something. Skip all that trash. This the real. Cause they talking about the real Lakers and the coke and the parties and the in the form. This is when it was crazy. Oh yeah, because it's so Chicago. Because they finally did something real. They would have cut Tommy off a long time. Tommy would have been killed in 2 episodes if this was real. Tommy would have been killed in 2 episodes. They ain't gonna let Tommy just walk around the city. No. Tommy would have had a hit put on him by the damn family, and I would have put the son back in line. They don't play. The family, the family would have killed Tommy, but of course there'd been no show, but Tommy would have been whacked in episode 2. They put a hit out on him that put the son back in line. And he's like, oh, so this guy's messing up with my son, got him going into business with him, getting him involved in this stuff. Hit on Tommy. Tommy would have got a hit put on him. He'd have been caught. He'd have been found and been taken care of. That would have happened in less than 2 days in the city. He would have been gone, or his ass would have left this city. Ain't no way in hell Tommy finna still set up shop. So they got a lot of stuff there that's definitely inaccurate, but you got to have a show. Now, the fact of this chick being tortured and then being sent back to Tommy, she'd have been dead 2 episodes ago. Now, again, you got to have a show. Now, here's the next situation that happens. Now, the next scenario that when they said, dog, we took a vote, you're out. You too bad, you too high for the city. That happens. That happens. With people you didn't put in work with and all that. That happens. People didn't put in work together and they be like, look, we didn't put in a lot together, but on this move, you know, you too bad for business. You hot. We can't we can't get down. We took a vote. Like, bro, this is what it is. You can't be a part of this. You too hot. You make everything hot for everybody. You too dangerous. So, like, dude, whatever bricks you got, we take them off you. That's it. Whatever bricks you got, we buy it. You keep all the money. That's like all the profit. You keep that. Of course, that meeting would have been the introduction to a war between those people because that's only gonna sustain till the brick money run out. Because somebody gonna be, dog, how you gonna take me off my spot? I bet. Then after he get home, he gonna be like, man, that's my spot. I'm supposed to get my percentage. I didn't put in all the work. Now they feel like they just gonna cut me out. So that's the introduction to a war. People just gotta go get their people click up. They all know that they gotta click up because this dude gonna come heavy. And now you got a new war kicking off. Doing what Tommy doing right now, he'd been dead. He'd been dead. He'd been already gone. Nobody gonna come to Chicago and be able to do what Tommy has done. When nobody, the Flynn's would have taken care of him. See, nobody else would have touched him because they would want to know who he tied to, his connections. All the people regularly, like brothers, wouldn't touch him. That's gonna have to come from white gang, organized crime. They gonna have to take care of Tommy because he's mostly done more to them than he's done to the brothers. Period. He ain't really did nothing to the brothers yet. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But I'll watch it though, for real. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna holler about this more. I gotta get ready for my Casino for Life channel. Gotta get ready to do the main one. So let me go ahead and get out of here. Peace.